Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching this transmission. Tis I, Mike Martins, sending out a prayer alert for a family here. Especially, we want to direct some prayers to Thomas Kruger Allen, of age 21. We got to pray for everyone, but Thomas Kruger Allen, 21, is charged with aggravated assault and sexual assault, among other charges. What's happening to our town? Penticton man in coma after alleged assault on beach. Wow. So this was sent to me via email, and it's pretty scary. Skull fractured by stranger. A vicious attack by a stranger during a casual Friday night beach fire in the Okanagan Lake in Penticton has left the young man in critical condition and his wife shattered. Prayers out to the family. Guys, big time prayers out to them. Bradley Eliason, 28, is fighting for his life at Kelowna General Hospital after an alleged inebriated man punched him so hard he fell back on the concrete path, causing a skull fracture. And brain swelling forced doctors to place him in a medically induced coma to undergo brain surgery. Guys, this is phenomenal, guys. And I know what I know head injury is, okay? My dad, when I was in grade 10, suffered a massive head injury at work and was in an induced coma for 1 year. So I lost part of my dad, and he's alive now and ticking and doing his thing. And I know how tough head injuries are, how hard it is to cope with a person dealing with head injuries, and I know firsthand. And I never left my dad's side when he was in the hospital. When I heard that, it's pretty bad. Chelsea Townend is staying by her husband Bradley Eliason's side in Kelowna General Hospital after underwent brain surgery following an alleged assault in Penticton Beach. A violent assault at Penticton Beach on Friday's evening sent one man to hospital with serious head injury. A second man is in custody facing a number of criminal charges, including aggravated assault and sexual assault. Doctors have placed 28-year-old Bradley Eliason, in medically induced coma because swelling on his brain. So that happened to my dad too. He had massive swelling in his brain that they had to cut a piece of his skull out to relieve the brain pressure. I'm not kidding. According to his wife, Chelsea Townend. They are just keeping him subdued until his brain heals. Yeah, they have to. Right now, I'm feeling fear for the unknown. We are hoping and praying that he can come out of this. I am hoping and praying too. Nielson was having a bonfire with friends at one of Penticton's beach fire pits Friday night when the alleged assault happened, according to Townend. Two unknown men approached the group and started pestering some of the young people at the bonfire. Townend said one man allegedly tried to remove the girl's shirt, and that is when her husband and his friend intervened. The men got into an altercation and eventually moved onto the sidewalk near the beach on Lakeshore Drive, according to Townend. That is where the man allegedly punched Eliason, causing him to fall to the ground and hit his head on the pavement. There he is there. Bradley Eliason, sorry guys, is in serious condition in Kelowna General Hospital. Alleged attacker facing multiple charges. A 21-year-old man, Thomas Kruger Allen, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, sexual assault, and 2 counts of common assault, according to RCMP Staff Sergeant Bob. This is an unfortunate event that has impacted many lives. Officer asked anyone who interested in the altercation and hasn't spoke to the police to contact the Penticton RCMP. Townsend said he's staying by the husband's side in the hospital waiting for doctors to bring him out of his coma to see how he responds to the surgery. Meanwhile, she's wondering about incidents of violence and crime in Penticton that says has shot up in the past few years. What's happening to our town? It's getting out of control, Townsend said. It's pretty bad. that you have a bonfire on the beach without being assaulted. So this is pretty bad, guys. I'm pretty choked up about this, and because head injuries hit close to home for me, very close to home. And so warmer weather brings homeless back to Penticton's Esplanade. So people are coming there. There's a huge tent city there in that area. Man, he says, so 34-year-old man says he's homeless and has a drug problem, has set up camp near the beach. I come here because it's a nice place. I don't do needles, and I try to keep clean, he says. If there's such thing as a model transient, Goebel said he'll fit the bill. So there's a lot of things happening right now in Penticton. I'm very, 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 very upset with this, and the towns are changing. The shift towards homelessness is becoming a normal. It's becoming the norm now. Sorry, guys, I got my kids right out the door here, and it's heartbreaking that things like this are getting into small towns like this. And it all happened with affordability issues on the coast and everybody moving inwards into the mainland. I'm one of those statistics. I moved from Vancouver to Merritt. I'm not paying $2.4 million for a detached bungalow in Merritt. I mean in Vancouver, right? So let me know what you guys think about this situation. I am very, very, like I said, this hits close to home. Let's send out prayers to this young man. And let's get him, hopefully he's going to do well. And his name is Bradley Eliason. Let's send some prayers out his way. And I believe he's going to be okay. I strongly believe in my heart of hearts that he's a fighter and he's strong. And this is one of probably the biggest fights he'll ever be in his life. But you know what? I think he's got it in him. I could see in his eyes. Let me know what you guys think. I really want to know in the comments below. Is your town becoming like this? Is it becoming unsafe to do things with random strangers that have something to prove to people, coming up and bothering people and getting things and letting things escalate out of hand? Do you know why? And I'll tell you why from my heart of hearts. A lot of people have nothing to lose. Right now, people get pushed back so far. I'm not talking about this gen. I'm talking about people in positions to go out and cause trouble have nothing to lose. So if they're going to go out and hurt somebody, what do I have to lose? Nothing. And that's gotten to that point now. When people have nothing, they fight back. And they're fighting back against the wrong people. And that's the sad part of it. I am broken for this guy. I really hope, really, really hope people can start finding a way to coexist with each other without creating a mess. And I don't know. I'm just talking and I'm blabbing on. Prayers for him. And let's keep it strong, guys. Thanks for watching.